base. Target locked. They're looking at us. Ready to fire. Camo net deployed. Locked, loaded and ready. Working. Ready to fire. Locked and loaded. Releasing target. Enemy spotted us. They spotted us. Gun loaded. Locked on. Stop penetrating their armor. Penetrating their armor. They're looking at us. Dropping target. Just scratched them. Loaded and ready. Our tank was destroyed. Focus on this area. They got one of us. Last guy standing. Fall back. Enemies incoming. Either take them all out or capture their base. Focus here. Ready to fire. They're looking at us. They got one of us. Fire. We just scratched them. Where are they? Artillery! Watch out! One track damaged. Tracks are damaged. Focus on this area. They spotted us. Releasing target. Track damaged. Lost the track. Put them in our sights. They go. Enemy spotted us. They're looking at us. Fire. Focus on this location. spotted us. Find the next target. Enemy spotted us. Locked, loaded and ready. Target moved away. Be destroyed. Target's locked. Best job I ever had. Enemies in the area. Take them all out or take their base. Let's do this. Focus here. They're looking at us. Locked and loaded. I'm in our sights. Camo net up. Torch. Enemy vehicle destroyed. They spotted us. Locked. Got them in our sights. They spotted us. Ready to fire.
Oh!
Dropping target. They spotted us. Target stopped. Loaded. Locked on. Punch through their armor. It's not penetrating their armor. Rats. Focus on this area.
Hello.
Oh, hello?
Who's there?
I can't believe you're back. It's been 5 years. The Flurkins planet has been under siege for years or not. Where's the Guardian Corps?
We're here. It's too late.
No, I'm just kidding. They're in wherever Eldar sent them to. But they're about to be under siege because where Eldar sent them, a bunch of troops are coming, so. How do I send you an invite? He died.
They're looking at us.
God.
He died. He died.
Wait, where's this thing?
Lost them.
Where's the snipes? Oh god, it's got an update. Of course it does. I forgot it might have an update between it around.
How long will it take? Oh, I wondered if it would work.
Make it go really fast.
Wait, how long does it have to take?
6 minutes.
Brr. Brr. That's too long.
Couple of gigabytes. Probably the characters I've
Brr.
moving down through wars.
Okay, so what should I use instead of for like my extra perk?
I'd have to look at it. After this is done, I can do a share play before I start the game. Because I can't tell. Well, I mean, I can go in there and see it once I get in there as well. Could go to my solo, but I don't think my solo's built right. I'll have to go see. I don't think it remembers your build.
Enemy spotted us.
I can't do it. You know what movie freaked me out? There was only that one
What?
scene. Signs.
What's the size?
No signs, the movie.
What size?
Signs?
Wait, what are you talking about?
The movie Signs.
Job done.
Oh, I've never seen it.
You should, it's freaky. No, but what freaks me out is that perspective. There's a scene in the movie where the father's in there with his son, and he's talking to him before he goes to bed, and they're talking about stuff, and the son starts saying something like, he comes in there without even looking at anything. He just sits beside him, the father does, and they're talking, and the son's got a little tinfoil hat on. So, and he's like, what's that for? He's like, to protect me from the people. And he's like, what people? He's like, the people who are standing on top of our barn. And he's like, there's no one. And as soon as you look at the window, there's something on top of the barn looking right back at him. And it's so freaky. And it's an alien movie, by the way.
You know what? You know what's actually a really cool movie and I really liked it?
Jeepers Creepers.
Guess. No.
Actually, that movie's kind of weird. It's
World of
freaky,
War.
but-
Or no, World of War. I forgot what it was called.
World. You mean War? You mean
War of
the
Worlds.
Worlds? Yeah.
I think so. It was where there was like those giant aliens that went inside these robots and started like
yeah.
eating people and drinking their
they
blood.
absorbed people. Well, it wasn't really drinking. They were using it for terraforming. Their planet is apparently like very. I forgot what the composition that they were extracting
That's
from.
Paying us to
Metallic.
capture the mark
that's War of the Worlds.
Yeah, War.
Oh,
Yeah.
one of the ones that I really hated
Well-
was where that scene where it's like, it grabs one of the guys and he's like, no, no, and he like
World of War
stabs
is a
him.
different film.
Yeah, no, well, there's two different ones. Remember, there's the original one, and the original one, they weren't as...
No, I mean,
Frightening.
you've got the original, and then you've got War of the Worlds.
throwing up camo net.
But he said,
War of the Worlds.
World of the War. That's a different film. That's the one with.
No, he didn't know what the title was. He was just saying stuff. Yeah, but it's the same one. It's War of the Worlds. Yeah, because what they do is they harvest us, and they use the metallic in our blood for terraforming. Because their planet is very metallic.
Should I get the Divine Ruin?
Ready to fire.
Enemies hit by your abilities have 40% reduced healing and regeneration for 8 seconds.
What's the magical power it gives you?
Plus 80.
That's not bad. Yeah, try that.
Tracking.
Yeah, let me see what else there is.
Because he said that'll be good for killing tanks. Because tanks kill really well.
Okay,
You
yeah.
also got to keep in mind the reason why the computer was somewhat withstanding your attacks is because the computer defaults to building somewhat tanky when you let it build and you don't tell it what to build.
So I leave it at the last one. That's the very last one, or what?
Yeah, that's your last one. So once you are finished with the rest, you
Delete the
sell your
starter,
starter. Yeah, you
and-
sell your starter item and you do that one.
Well, I'm gonna do it. Well, yeah. That's how I'm gonna do it. Unless I'm getting ganked, and I'm gonna buy what is it? What is it called? A
War
relic.
Worlds.
Loaded and ready.
Okay. Join when it's done.
Loaded and ready.
Wait, what was it called?
War
The
Worlds.
movie?
War
No,
of
not that one.
Worlds.
The one where you
movie?
talked about like the guy was standing on the barn.
Oh, Signs.
Oh
Do
god,
you think
is
it's on
that the film?
Netflix?
Is that the film you like or not?
I love that film, but it freaks me the hell out because it's
It
one
freaks-
of the most realistic.
It freaks the fuck out of me.
Well, that's the point. That movie is one of the most realistic alien movies I've ever seen because that's what it would be more like than it would be for anything else in any other movie for aliens. And it's very scary.
Wait,
I
why?
hate watching it.
Because the aliens are realistic. They're not like, oh, xenomorphs with shark tails that stab through your chest. No, they're humanoid aliens who
Do
just
you-
look really different than us.
Do you get a shock when the alien walks past the bush?
Yeah, that one too. Yeah, that's my other horrible scene I hate in that movie. Is the one there's a scene where there's this little birthday party going on, and the aliens are good at camouflaging themselves. They can blend in with whatever's in front or behind them.
Yeah.
They're like chameleons kind of way. And they were blended in with the bush, and this little kid was like, "There's something out there." And then they went over to the door, and it's like they were speaking in another language, and then all of a sudden it's
Might
like,
cut out. So
as the kid
go
says-
from where there's something out there.
"What?"
Restart from where there's something out there because your mic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the kid was like, "There's something out there," and the parents had already pulled him inside because they had been hearing weird noises, and it's from what I would assume because he was pretty close to them. And they point at the bushes. Something moves around the bush. They go to the front door where the bushes end. It's like, and the kid says in another language something behind, and as soon as he says that, it walks out past the bushes and passes and away from the house, and it's the video freezes on it because this is a news report showing that
Cause
these
the,
things are landing on our planet.
The balloons were stuck on the tree, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, well, what happened was the parents. So here's what I'm assuming. Even though it doesn't show anything before that, what I'm assuming happened was they were all having a party in the backyard because those things make like a clicking noise. Those aliens. So what I'm assuming is they started hearing this, and they're like, and the parent. If you're a parent, that's not a normal noise you hear. Okay. So you immediately like, I need to get these children inside. I don't know what the hell that is, and I don't want to be wherever this thing is. And I'm assuming after that, that's when it moved out of the bushes and went around, and then boom. And that's why baby monitors can pick them up. Like baby monitors can pick up their signals because they're like on a certain type of EM pathway.
Ooh, you know, it'd be like really Have you seen Extinction? It's on Netflix.
Is that the bubble thing with the ladies who go inside the giant bubble? Or is that something else?
No, I think that's something else. I don't.
Yeah, it's something else. Extinction is where like everybody's on a planet, and the planet becomes under siege by aliens. And this guy like was seeing, like before it even happened, was seeing visions of it happening.
Oh, I've never seen that. It's not been.
Okay.
That takes longer
It-
to download.
It's rated R on Netflix.
Focus here.
Extinction. I'll check it out. Is it like really good or?
Oh yeah, it's really good. At first it's confusing, and then boom, plot twist.
Target locked.
But,
Like,
yeah.
well, like the beginning part's good, and then it starts to get confusing, and then boom, it all becomes clear.
Bonus time.
You need to just go and sit in a bedroom, close your curtains and your blinds, and just sit and watch Signs.
Right? Yeah. No, I don't know. Oh, that's.
Signs isn't on Netflix. I searched it up. It's not there.
It's not. It's not right now. It's not. Sadly.
Just
It's
cuddle
on-
into your cushion when you sit in the dock.
Right? Like,
Oh, have you? Okay, I saw this really like scary detailed movie. It was like based off of the Bible. It was called The Rapture.
Oh, I've seen that.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah. I know.
When the horn guns off in
Yeah.
the
I
sky.
don't know if I've seen the movie.
Yeah, like at the end, like the
I've never seen
horns
it.
go. Oh, it's so scary because I was like 8 when I saw this, and so like, yeah, so I was watching it, and then all of a sudden this guy gets whipped out, and it's like he gets ripped in half, and then you see like a face in the clouds, and it was so scary for me. Like at the very end, this guy got baptized. He was like, "I believe," and then all of a sudden, he gets like squashed, and his like spine snaps in half. And what the point of it is you have to
think that-
die before you can go to heaven.
I think they
because
made
you need to
a second one of that.
What?
I think they made a second one, a remake.
Yeah. And like later on, like the horns come from the sky, and all of a sudden, millions of just demons just come around there stabbing people and everything. And like the ones who aren't accepting God right then and there go to hell. So it was like very scary. What? No,
You ever
no,
seen
no.
Constantine?
No. I like alien movies, but that one kind of sounds scary.
It's the first. It's the very first
Is it
Predator
really?
what Mad Base scared when I was little.
What'd you say?
It was the very first Predator film what Mad Base had nightmares when I was little.
Really? Predator never scared me, but you want to
Oh
know
yeah,
a fun
Predator's nice
fact?
to me.
No,
Hey,
you want to know a fun
you
fact?
gotta think of it though. I was 6 at the time, and when he took his mask off, I just shook his head.
I can see that, but I don't know.
I ran up the stairs and stayed there for 3 days.
Oh dang, I don't know. I was younger when I saw Predator a little bit, but I don't know. For some reason, that just didn't freak me out. I think it was because he looked more human and he was just
I was
a
like,
hunter.
I was 6 and I thought it was really
To
cool.
me, yeah.
I
well,
played
here's-
Call of Duty then. I played
Well,
like
wait.
Modern Warfare, so I was
But
like, I
that's true,
loved
but-
it.
But here's the thing. You want to hear a fun fact?
What?
You know what used to scare me the most when I was a child?
Targets locked.
What?
The Xenomorph.
Wow.
Like, the fun fact is, the most terrifying movie that used to scare me when I was little was Alien.
It's not penetrating their armor.
And, ironically, what became an obsession later is, you know how I beat myself out of that scared state of him?
Yeah.
I forced myself to watch all the movies back to back. Like, several times I watched those movies. Until eventually its fear turned into, I don't know if this is the right word, envy?
Love.
Because I'm like, this thing is pretty badass, I didn't really pay attention to it.
But is Signs like a shit? Like, is it a scary movie in general?
Oh no, that movie still scares me, even though I watched it several
No,
times. That
is it
movie-
like scary like completely, or is it just like a few scenes?
No, well, I don't know about completely. It's the atmosphere is what's scary. It starts off kind of normal, where it starts showing you this family with, I think Mel Gibson. Was it Mel Gibson, right?
Enemy spotted us.
Well, that was the lead, the father. What was his name? Wasn't it Mel Gibson, the actor? Can't remember his name. Either
What
way,
just shows you the family?
it starts showing you his family. You start meeting the family, getting to know them, and then all of a sudden, the movie starts taking an unusual turn. And it's after the first time. It starts when he gets a call from one of the people that he's a pastor by the way, at the church. He gets a call from one of the people that goes to his church. He hasn't helped in a while because back when a while ago there was an accident that this dude that goes to the church had, and the accident, and his wife died. He killed the pastor's wife. His he killed her with a car.
Mission over.
She was jogging in the middle of the night, and he was drinking. This guy was drinking, and he swerved off the road when he fell asleep at the wheel and hit her and pinned her against a tree. But he decides, you know what, I'm going to go help him anyways. And he comes to him, and the dude's sitting out in his car out in front of his house. And he starts talking to him, and he starts apologizing, freaking out, crying in a way. Well, not crying, but kind of being
Wait,
solemn.
did his
like,
wife instantly die, or?
No, she did not.
Ooh.
She did not. See, but she wasn't in pain, but here's the thing. The truck pinned her and crushed her cervix in such a way that the truck was what was keeping her alive. Because the truck was keeping her body intact. If it had pulled in, once the truck was pulled, would be pulled, and you wouldn't see this, of course, but during a flashback, you see him go see his wife in her last moments, and she's lying there against the truck. She's still awake, by the way, but she can't feel it.
Why not? Oh, crush her spine.
Yeah, because it crushed her spine, and it's just holding her together barely. But she's sitting there talking to him and saying things. Now, I'm not going to give something away, but there's some real important things about what she's saying to him. It doesn't make any sense to him, but it will later on at the end of the movie.
Can you just tell me, because I might not even watch it ever.
Alright, well, basically, she's telling him different things like, tell Maddie to play, these are the children, tell Sam to not be afraid, which is the boy. There's 3 children, one adult boy or man, who is the son. He helps the dad around the farm. Then there's the younger boy. Then there's the youngest sister. Maddie's the youngest sister. Sam is I think it's Sam. I might get them backwards. It's Sam and Tim. So Timmy is either the little one or it's Sam, the big one. I'm not sure. I think it's backwards. Yeah, Timmy is the little one. She says, tell him not to be afraid. Or to observe, not to be afraid, to observe. And she says, tell Sam, the oldest brother, to swing away, because he used to be a baseball player. He didn't understand any of this, but what it was is, and this is hypothetically true in real life, people have said this might be true, she saw the future while she was dying. She saw the aliens in their house, surrounding them. She saw ways to help them, and she said it in her last moments what to do. And in the very end of the movie, the little girl Maddie spreads because she's playing around. Get it? Tell her to play. She spreads glasses of water all around the house, just in random places. Because it turns out the one weakness these aliens have, because they're a very different body than us, is H2O actually burns their skin.
Are we still talking about signs here?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm explaining it because he probably.
I thought we were talking about a different film. Mate.
No, I'm
Join,
explaining the plot because he might. I can't yet. It's almost done. I'll let you know when it's done. Don't worry. It said its last percentage. It said 91%. But I'm explaining the plot because he might not see it. But essentially, she's playing around. She puts glasses of water all around the house, and the boy. The young boy, by observing this, he keeps the family from cleaning them up. He like, in a way, he says, just let her play. He just keeps saying that and observing her and learning things about the things around him. And he's also the one that notices the aliens first, ironically, because he's observing more than everyone else.
No. It was the dogs that were saying it first.
Technically, that's not. No, the dogs sensed them coming to the farm, but they already knew they were coming by that point. In the movie, because technically the first time you see one is when it tries to get the dad in the cupboard when he goes to that dude's house.
Oh, that's the one who knocked his wife over.
Enemies incoming.
Yeah, the one that killed his wife. And then but at the very end, after there's one stays in the house. Like, it turns out they leave their wounded behind. So the one that he cut the fingers off of in the cupboard earlier in the movie comes to his house, and after his other people left him, and he's got the boy in his hands because the boy has asthma and he's not able to breathe right now, so he's unconscious. He's got him in his arms, and he had just heard on the news, not like 10 minutes before this happened, before he had unplugged the TV to move it in there, for the boy and the girl, that water was their weakness. And he goes in there, and both of them are standing in there. He pulls the TV in there. It's another one of these freaky scenes. As he pulls the TV in there, all you see is in the reflection of the TV that it's standing behind him, and he turns around and he looks at it, and it's holding his son, and they're just looking at each other, because these things can read your thoughts, too. This is why she said them in certain... It said that the mother said it in certain ways. The older brother comes in and stops in his tracks, but he so happens that he stops next to his championship bat that he used to have. And what he does, and so the father all of a sudden has his flashback and he remembers, wait a minute. He starts seeing the water around the room and realizes what's been happening all this time. He finally puts two and two together, and he remembers his wife one last time, and he remembers what she said about Sam. So all of a sudden he starts repeating the sign without imaging it in his head. He just starts saying the words alone. He starts saying, Sam, swing away. And then it takes a second for Sam, and then he's like, oh. He grabs the bat, nails the alien, and then starts smashing the water bottles on him. And then it's like, and burning him until the point that it falls over, and then a bunch of the water up on the higher shelves falls over and pours on its head and kills it.
They're looking at us.
It's a decent film, Aiden, but it's fucking scary to watch it by yourself.
Enemy
It really is, because it's all about
So I was
atmosphere
dragging my
freaking you
friend
out.
with it.
Probably.
Gives him nightmares, gets PTSD. Watch me,
I mean,
watch
that
me,
movie will
watch me,
freak you
watch me.
out, because it's not about jump scares. It's not about, you know, things just jumping out of the darkness and woo, you know. It's about atmosphere. It's about freaking you out with the feeling of being helpless, of being against something you don't understand.
No, what it is when you're sitting pitch blackness downstairs in the sitting room.
Well, that's true too.
And then you start watching the film, and then you realise you realise there's something standing behind you, but there's no there. And then you realise
Oh yeah.
you film off and then fuck off upstairs.
Yeah.
Once I was watching a scary movie, and in the movie there's an alien behind him, and I was like, oh. And I was like, alright. And I actually, because I had, like a thing next, I forgot what it was. I think I had my bat because I played baseball then. So I grabbed my bat and I just swung behind me.
Oh man.
Literally, I was
like
like,
that's gonna
and I just looked everywhere. I looked up, I looked in my closet, looked in all of my things, I looked under the bed.
See, that's why I like good scary games these days too, more than scary movies, because scary games get you involved because it's you now. You're not watching someone else have it happen to them.
Like
You're
the
playing
Forest.
a character. Well,
Because,
yeah, the Forest does do that.
The Forest wasn't too it's not too scary, but it's still creepy. Because all of a sudden you'll be walking and all of a sudden you'll just get smacked and you'll hear
Well, yeah, you crazy people. But I like things that are like, just, that's why I like Alien Isolation.
Wait,
Alien
Jane
Isolation
is
was
probably
terrifying.
no, okay, after Jane, I forgot what was the last thing that we had with her. She became something, I think. Or she went to the Conan. No. We had that
So
already, and
she's
then
in
she got
Conan,
that.
yeah, she's in Conan. That's her
Yeah.
final stop most of the time. But
Yep. Wait, no,
Alright,
no.
I'm
So she was in
reloading
Conan, and then she developed technology, and she used
oh no,
this
she became
flying
a Titan.
thing.
That's what we did. She became the Titan. Remember, she ate all the gods, and Conan became the first Titan in Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah.
And then
She became the
ended up.
first Titan. And she sacrificed her body, except she didn't sacrifice her human body, she sacrificed her Titan body. So she left, and then she flew on a plane, and landed on, and crash landed on an island. Little did she know, she found a race of cannibals who accepted her.
Right, like she just killed a bunch of them, and then like, you be one of us now.
Like, she ate people just like that until they accepted her.
Ready to fire.
And so that, sometimes you'll see Jane in there.
Maybe
Just going on all
Jane's
fours,
the-
just-
What do you call them? The Virginias? Maybe Jane's the Virginias.
No, that wouldn't make sense. She's not a whore.
True, but you know.
Friendly fire. Punch through their armor.
Alright, hurry up.
Alright, bro, I still gotta look up a build. Unless I use someone I already have.
Just use someone you already have. What?
Alright, well, hold on. Let me check my build for Silo so I can see if I'm missing something for what you need. Wow, the music's very different. Ooh, Oleron. Who's that? I don't figure out that. Where is my Scylla?
She should be made.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know, bro. I know.
Who do you use, man? Who's your man?
Oh.
What?
How do I click build? That.
They spotted us.
Okay. You can technically you still have to find your own balance of what you rather have for your own character. But I'm gonna take this picture and send it to you.
Is it OP?
Well, it's not OP. Well, I mean, it might be. It does top off at 600 magic power, and that's out of 900.
Is it better than mine?
I don't know where yours tops off at. I have to look.
How do you know it tops off at 900?
Because when you click X on each of them like you want to build everything, it'll tell you what it tops off.
Okay, just let me check real quick. Mine tops up at 590.
Not much different than mine.
What is yours top off at?
I sent the picture. Oh, but it's not. Frick, I forgot to have them highlighted on the demo.
Oh, it's basically the same.
Kinda.
Except you have a boot and a crap spear. I like mine better.
I mean, like I said, you just take what you need out of it and then do it that way. But mine tops off at 605 with a 40 out of 50 penetration. What's your penetration?
Let me check.
When it's all built. Not including the starter. Don't include the starter.
I didn't. What do I check? Penetration?
Penetration's the bottom one at the top, offensive section on the right.
Oh. Top, what is yours top off at?
40 out of 50.
25.
Yes, yeah, it might be why. I bet you mine still does a little more damage because mine's going right through the armor.
Yours doesn't do more damage or does?
It does, because it's 605 magical top off power with a 40 out of 50 penetration.
Okay, so should I change mine to yours?
Try it and see what it does. You don't have to do everything like that. Keep some of the things you already have, probably, but change everything else in the core and in the damage section.
Wait, I don't know how to. I don't know what it was. Crap.
Look at the pictures.
The big blue boat.
I have to get on the toilet. I hate to say that. I'll be right back.
John, why are you streaming?
Well,
When we're,
Streaming right now?
yeah, apparently.
Nice.
I've been streaming since Aiden was gone.
Thanks. I'll be back. I gotta get on the toilet.
Oh, I was watching YouTube.
I know. I got the entire session of your life.
I'll be back. I'll try to hurry.
I've got you on YouTube laughing at you.
You know what? You're gay.
Huh?
Ha, got him.
Get out of me way, you stupid slow twat. What is it? This is a new map. Maybe not this map before. These are just back to the front.
Got them in our sights. They spotted us. Unlocking target. Ready to fire. Track damaged. Fire at will. Enemy spotted us. Where'd they go? Target's locked. Tracks. Got them. Tracks working. Move on. Ready to fire. They spotted us. Locked, loaded and ready. Dropping target. We just scratched them. Loaded and ready. Enemy spotted us. Got them in our sights. Not penetrating. Locked, loaded and ready. Locked and loaded. Got them. They spotted us. Got them in our sights. Not working. Our vehicle was destroyed. Gun loaded. Target locked. Not penetrating. Enemy spotted us. Releasing target. Some damage. Focus on this location. They got one of us. Looking at us. Focus here. Ready to fire. They spotted us. Scrap.
Tier fucking 10 just took us out. Fuck no. Do, 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 do. I think I'll make a cup of coffee. Black coffee. Cream. Sugar. I'm gonna walk in the shop in the morning, dude.
What?
And I'm gonna buy Titanfall 2.
Oh, nice, okay.
I'm telling you now though, when I come on, I'll be buying the expensive robot on there.
Okay. I'll 1v1 you multiple times and I'll beat the crap out of you.
Oh no, you will, because you keep cheating putting the shield up.
It's not cheating if it's a shield, and it's a game mechanic too. If it's in the game, it's not cheating.
It is now 3:25.
Then go to sleep.
Nah. I've got the kettle sitting next to us. Sleep tight, holy night, holy. Fuck, I got minus again. I'm gonna change my tank. Purchase now. No. I want the O1. Oh, I'm going with like 800.
Dang, I'm not taking a bit.
Oh, just press one button. I pressed the wrong fucking button.
Watch your sanity.
Huh? The Alpha Summer Games. Destroy as many as possible. I don't know how when I'm using that O1.
Hello?
Ah?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, it's from 2002. Signs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching some like little alien sightings on it. Okay, you ready?
You ready as well?
John, I'm gonna mute your mic so that way you don't get copyrighted.
I don't care, I'm live. Cause I survived.
That shows like cross.
What? Yeah. There he is, you wanted to render.
Why do people think that all aliens are like, make the same like signs and stuff in the crops?
I don't know, that's from that movie was developed during the 80s, that was still going on. Yeah, supposedly it was going on.
That kid looks like he's the Home Alone kid.
He does, I think. Cute garden. Alright, so you said that you want me to use someone I already have. Or use. I guess is the best way to put it.
This tank is so slow.
How do I start it?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I see, okay, do you ever get like deja vu when like, you feel like you saw this like a while ago, but you didn't, and you feel like something's happening exactly, no, like, something will happen and I am mad, like, I feel like it's happened before, and like, it all has happened before. It's happening again.
Maybe it all has happened before.
Oh no, I'm serious.
Do you think I'm not?
Fight one shot and I'm dead, sure.
What the? What the heck? Why does the dog have a knife in its neck?
The dog. Oh.
Have you not watched Insidious? Or not?
What even happened?
No, hold on, I have
Wait,
not.
or now, why is the dog dead?
The dog died because the aliens killed it.
Oh my god, you're not watching it,
The dogs can sense their presence even if they can't see them because they can smell them.
Oh my gosh, it's like the thing from the barbecue.
Don't watch it,
That's
you'll
so
get scared.
sad. No, I'm not watching like the movie, I'm watching like a little thing.
You're watching the clip
It
on
like
YouTube.
shows like what happens. Oh no, or not. It's gonna be the barn clip, I can already tell. But honestly though, poor dog, he got stabbed in the neck by a fork. Who are you? Why is that girl with the bow?
No, god dang it. It won't shoot. Alright, well, let's just do this.
Say when I watch it in broad daylight.
Why are you the girl with the sword?
Yeah, I am. It's been a while since I played, we might die. Probably, man. God, that Bakasur is so freaky, I hate that skin.
Oh
Like,
my god.
Could you imagine if
That's
seen
creepy.
That,
That's
imagine
creepy.
Seen that
No,
bunny in your house?
that's creepy on the roof.
Oh yeah, I told you.
Yeah, and they just
when he
all the
stands on
trash
top of the
from
bar
the
watching
thrown out.
Yeah.
That's like a guy just in like a suit.
Just think,
Actually,
look,
no, it's CG.
you're sitting there
Oh, really?
getting changed in your bedroom, and then you realise there's an alien sitting there watching you.
I know, right?
Oh, I forgot to get my starter. Lol.
He's like, lol. Forgot my starter. I have 2 starters for her. You need 2 starters for her.
From Scylla.
No.
By the way, you have 2 starters on your thing. Why?
Because I always keep a backup for optional. It depends on the situation, but I don't play with Scylla, so I was just trying different things. But the core and everything else is the same.
Yeah, I completely changed my thing to what yours was.
Alright. I'll help you get mana. You need this more than anybody. Pick that up. Alright. I'll take that, thank you.
I need this one. No, I'm just
Actually, you
kidding, I
can't
don't
carry
need this one.
both. You can't carry both. I need to give this one to Thor. Pick it up, Thor.
Oh.
Really? Alright, whatever. You can't pick it up, you already have one.
Oh man, I can't see anything.
Be careful, there's people in the center. I gotta go help our,
Yeah, I need to get away. Ugh.
Oh, I need to get out of there. Ooh.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm dead.
Same.
Alright, so.
Well, I already have the boots. Your build's probably better than mine, right? The one that you gave me, the one that you have on your still is better than the one I had. The one that you gave me.
It probably is. I can't guarantee it because I don't know how old it is, but I know it is. That's pretty decent, like having that much penetration plus everything else.
Will I finally one-shot people now?
What'd you say?
Because my crush never one-shot anybody.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't have contact with the original person who used to have the best build for her.
Wait, who was the original person?
My friend, his name was Chilo. I used to play with him all the time a long time ago. He had the best Scylla build. Watch out, assassins on
Need to
you.
run. Yes, I know.
Come on and hit me!
Ah,
Oh. Keep running.
they wouldn't follow me in here.
Okay, I'm coming back. Oh.
If I eventually do start maining, like for sure, or it's like a for sure thing, I probably will have to perfect the build myself, right?
Yeah, you need to, because the only way you're going to learn how the items work is start using them, because I don't remember how all the items perfectly work. Ah, freaking raw. That Hercules was an idiot.
I know.
He ran into
Well-
the base after you. You can't do that.
Do they die?
Yes, it will kill them instantly. Because you're not meant to go inside the base.
What does dying even do in this game?
It gives your enemy points for one.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, nice. You're good at this game.
Oh, over there, on the other side. Oh. I got it.
Ow.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. I need to get out.
Yeah, I'm also gonna die. No!
That was the blood goddess from Japan that did that.
I wanna get another character that I could play, like a, like somebody that I can, like, just get up in their face. Like some sword person. Who's the chick that you use?
Bellana, goddess of war.
What does she do?
She's got several different weapons. Depending on the ability you use last, it changes your weapon. So now I have a whip.
Whoa.
And then my
Do you think I
squares.
would like her?
If you can, it takes a while to get used to her, but watch this, hold on. Oh, I got hit by the ultimate. Never mind, 1 second. Okay,
I
he got
should
killed.
probably, what is it called?
Plus I can summon a flag that stuns him like that.
Oh dang, you have a hammer. I should probably rent her for a bit, right? Like rent her at least once to try her out.
Wait, say it again?
I should probably rent her, right?
If you want to try her out. Oh, it's up to you.
No, I'm saying like instead of just buying her, I should rent her.
Yeah, if you're, I mean, if you're not sure, probably.
I want to get more kills. Like, I hate getting assists.
Uh-oh. Also, depending on what weapon you have equipped during your last ability, it changes some of your stats. So while I have the shield, I take more damage.
You need me to take less damage?
Well, you know what I mean, yeah. I said it wrong. Oh, you bastard.
Do you use multiple characters? Like, do you have like your own hunter, your own mage, and all that?
Yes. I just don't remember everybody. I know who my mage is, that's for sure, but I just don't play it very often.
What is she?
He.
No, the girl you're using.
Oh, she's a warrior.
Okay, so Scylla will be my mage for sure. Cause I really like her. I just don't know if she'll be my main. We need to push up our troops more.
Yeah, dodged it. I knew she was gonna try that. I ain't a fool. I may have not played this in years, so I still understand.
Are you
the
serious?
What happened?
I went into my ultimate to try to kill a guy, and his teammates killed me right as I like shot my dogs out, so I didn't get the kill.
What's that? Hercules! Oh, I missed
Ow.
it. Check.
I'm not being chased.
Oh. Freaking monkey man got me. No reason to hold back. There's actually two different builds I have for her. I have one that's more tanky depending on the situation, and I have one that's just
You
pure
just
damage.
wrecked her. Well,
Yep.
I helped, but still.
Watch this hammer hit. Oh, never mind. Thor took my kill. Hey, where'd they go? Oh, they're over there. Ah, I dodged it. Alright. I'm out. Ooh, no you don't. Drag it out. Oh. No.
I just took it so they wouldn't take it.
Ooh, I made it.
Wait, what 2 builds do you have for?
One's more damage and the other one's more defense based.
Oh, I
I'm
would
doing
go for
damage right
damage.
now. Well, sometimes warriors you want to have both because warriors are meant to be your situational characters to adapt to their team situation. And in our case,
I imagine they both start off with the same thing and then they just change.
This one. Yeah. Yeah, they both start off similar. Yeah, the normal ones are the starter item, which is the, I forgot what you call it, Warrior's Blessing, I think is what it's called. Get out of there.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you're never safe. You gotta be careful with this game.
Cause I don't really like Scylla, cause I can't attack like straight up, but I like her.
Well, you're supposed to stay back. You're supposed to stay back behind your.
Yes, I know. That's why I want a more DPS-y character. I just want
she is
one that does
damaged. It's
damage.
just you can't get close. You're not meant to get close. You're a ranged DPS. If you use the build that I have.
Yeah, I'm using the build that you have.
But you also got early game, since you can't one-shot people early game, you gotta learn and pick. You gotta pick and choose your assists and your kills, so you're getting the max amount of points.
But I'm not getting any kills because everybody just takes them.
Well, even if you get assists, it doesn't matter. It still gives you a lot of points. Like, how much gold do you have right now?
3,000.
You have how much?
3,000.
Yes, you need to go back. You need to go back.
Yeah, no, that's what I just did.
Yeah.
I'm already working for my last 2 things. So that means I'll have to sell the starter soon. Oh, no, can you help me?
Oh, frick, bruh. Yeah, always be aware of your surroundings when you're playing against Scylla. Ouch. Because, the game will make, like I said, certain characters, she can do a lot of damage, but she's also very easy to kill.
Thing is, every time I use my ultimate, they kill the person I'm trying to kill.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What you do is you gotta learn the combo. It goes, if you're gonna do grenade kills, you gotta go grenade, then ultimate, then bam. You gotta be fast with it. This game's all about speed. Yeah, see?
Boom. Oh, and then I died. Your chick's cool. Yeah, now you got the whip. How many weapons does she have? She has the big sword.
Oh shit. She's got a sword and shield, just the regular sword, the hammer, the whip, and then the flag that you plant in the ground for your ultimate to stun people. Okay, now I need to sell, what is this, 25 physical. I'll lose some penetration, but I'll get some, gold back. Square. Just buy this straight out. Alright. Now I have my full build.
Nice. Like, look at me, I have 19 assists, but only 1 kill.
Yeah, it takes a while. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't really good with Scylla either. My friend made Scylla look really good because he's really good at shooting and throwing grenades. You got that one. Oh. Yo, and you need to lead your target when throwing your grenade. You're throwing it too far behind them. It's all about being good at grenade tossing, essentially, because she's literally just a grenade hurler.
Well, I got a big assist there. Okay, I'm going back to base.
Sure.
Okay, now I gotta sell my starter.
Oh, he got me. Dang it. Oh, nice. Tell me I have a boot. Our points, we're winning right now, but they're starting to get some more people through.
Ooh, get back in base. They're camping us at base.
An enemy siege minion has spawned. Oh, good one. Oh,
I got a double
you
kill.
almost got him. Oh, nice.
But I still got a double kill, because I ended up killing 2 people in that one attack.
Alright, don't let the siege minion get through.
Yeah, I know.
Look how much damage I do. Ooh.
Oh man, I just got wrecked there.
Yeah, don't feel bad. Oh. Woo! No, you don't, Raw.
Okay, once I get 1,400, I'll technically have my full build.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Run.
But you have like a Captain America shield dash that pulls out your shield. You use it for escaping and for attacking. You gotta
I'm just
know
gonna
when.
wait here because my
when to
thing's
do
about
it.
to finish. Like it's about to give me 1,400, so. Here we go. Now I got my full
An
build up.
enemy has been bested. Nice. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, that almost killed her. Don't go too far out there. Don't go too far out. Hold on. Nath is a tricksy girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
I died. I got hit by Raw's beam.
Ah! Dang it. I completely forgot how the blood girl works. I don't know how to fight her yet.
By the way, did you know I could put on the relic like no matter what, like straight up? I just can't get the upgraded version.
How do you get an upgraded version? I didn't know there
You
was
have
an
to buy
upgraded
it.
version.
And with the upgraded version, you can just slap it on there. I did not know that. That would have made things so much easier.
Oh wow.
Oh god. Oh no, I'm dead. Yeah.
Cool. I didn't know
never
that.
mind.
That wasn't a thing when I played. I didn't know that there was upgraded versions of relics for one. Oh, nice! See?
Right at the very end, I got a kill.
Boom! Victory.
Okay, I see how I'm supposed to play. I'm just gonna have to hide
That's, by
behind
the way, that's
units,
my
basically.
character. By the
Yeah,
way,
I
that's my
see that.
character on the front.
Yeah, so I see how I'm supposed to play. I'm just gonna have to hide behind everybody. And whenever everybody's like medium or low, I just strike and use my grenades.
Yeah, essentially. But if you want like a one-shot build, I would imagine there's a way, like searching on YouTube, like still a one-shot build or something. Like, so you got the top assists. I didn't get anything. It was like.
Who are you gonna play? Or, oh, you play Belliona?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a default character.
Oh, she is now, apparently. Wow. I guess there's so many at this point, I mean, it might as well. She has been in the game for long enough. By the way, the purple hair looks way better now since I did the graphics update. It's like...
Okay, Argnat, so, first do the abilities. What do I want on the abilities? Like, what do I want to go first?
Belliona?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, so it's hammer,
Hammer.
shield,
Just keep going. Just read it.
Oh, whip, hammer, flag, shield, hammer, whip, flag, shield, hammer, whip, flag. You see there's a trend. Because she needs all of her abilities, one can't be above the other. So they all have to level up at the same time, basically. I say the only one that might want to be maxed out first is your bludgeon, because the hammer does the most damage with the final hit when it comes down in front of you.
Okay, and then what are the builds? Well, what I want for the start is just the attacker's blessing.
Hold on.
Or no, warrior's blessing.
Warrior's blessing, I think. Let me see what it's called. It's been a while. Yeah, it's the one with the sword on it.
Okay.
And if you don't want to put your relics down at the bottom and make it easier for me, like I do, where I put them at the top, just put your 2 relics next to it, and the ones you're going to want is Meditation Cloak and the Emblem of Horror. It's like a little skull-looking thing for a relic.
Oh, yeah.
But Meditation Cloak is more important because you can keep outlast your opponent if you're able to heal it the last
Yeah,
one.
by the way, remember, just pop that on immediately. Just don't buy the upgraded version. Don't like the very end. Okay, and then what do I want for my perks?
Now, for your core, you want the warrior tabbies. I think that's the right one. Let me make sure that's the right.
I want to get both builds, by the way.
Yeah, you want the warrior tabbies.
Tabbies?
Yeah, when you go under utility, then movement, you find one of the boots, and they're all in the same tree. Because the same 2 boots ends in 4 different rooms. There's the one for
ninja
movement
tabby?
speed. No, warrior tabby. Ninja tabbies for attack speed, not damage.
Oh yeah, warrior tabby.
Yeah, you want warrior tabby.
Okay, and then?
Then you want, I think it's called Jotun's Wrath. It's like a red spike looking thing.
What is it in?
It's under offensive power. It's a red looking club, but not a spike one. It's under the same one as Brawler's Beat Stick. It's right next to it. It's called Jotun's Wrath. It's going to give you 40 physical power, 150 mana, some penetration, and cooldown for your abilities, which you need. Then after that, you're going to want, I forgot what that was called. Hold on, I got to find it. Give me a second, I got to find it. I haven't. No.
What is it called?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, we know it by the emblem. You gotta remember, I've played this for years. These builds have been saved for a long time.
Why don't you just go in and look at the name?
It doesn't let you see the names once it's already added to the list. Okay, you're gonna want Transcendence. It's under Power. And once you see an item called Heartseeker, which is a spear, there's one next to it. It looks like a cross-looking thing. It's called Transcendence.
Oh yeah.
What this does is it's kind of like the do more, is the more people you kill, minions or gods, the stronger you get.
You're giving me them in the order I should use them, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then what else?
And then next is, it's called Skull Crusher? One second, it's under Power. It's under the same section that the Jotun's Wrath is. So it's called the Crusher.
Okay, yeah, the Crusher.
Yep, you're gonna want the Crusher, and then next, I gotta see what the name of this hammer is, hold on. You're gonna wanna go into Defensive.
Oh, wait, I'm already done with the core builds?
No, this part adds on to the damage build. This part's not a part of the defensive build. The defensive build is a separate
So then what did I
set.
put it in the damage? Right next
put it
to
in
core?
the damage. Yeah, right under the core. Put this next one. So go to the defensive section when you're selecting your items. But don't go to any of the specials. Just defensive. You'll see something called Blackthorn Hammer under that section. The one in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Runeforged Hammer. The one in that one called Runeforged Hammer that looks like it has a rune on it.
Yeah.
Do that one.
Okay. What else?
And then after that, you're going to do another hammer, the one left of the one you just did, which is the Frostbound hammer.
Okay. And then what am I gonna want for the other builds?
That one, that was a little harder to explain. So,
You know, I
this
don't want the
behind-
defensive builds. Never mind.
Yeah, if you
I
don't
the
want it
builds.
right now, that wouldn't confuse yourself with it, because it's the same items, just in a different order, but with the Blackthorn hammer added on to it. The other hammer that's in there, in that same
Oh,
section.
yeah.
You got to add that to your defensive section, and then you put that in there with the other hammers early on in the game, instead of your damage stuff. And you'll be able to outlast. You'll basically become a tank if your team doesn't have a tank.
Yeah. I'm not actually gonna use her yet. I'm just gonna build her. Cause I still want to play with Slayana. Okay, I'm gonna start up another match.
By the way, I'm level 54, just letting you know.
Okay.
Surprised it doesn't upscale with me in here. Just put on a little shorts. That's such a strange...
Surprisingly, I've never actually seen anybody use Beliana.
Because she's really hard to use. A lot of people don't like her because she's too complicated. Because of the fact she has 3 different weapons and you have to use them in certain orders to get your kills off properly. I was surprised I got that many.
Like, I imagine you probably use shield bash, hammer, whip.
No, actually shield bash slows them down, so you don't want to use shield bash at first. Most people use shield bash to get in there, but that actually keeps you from being able to chase them. So, you don't want to always chase, but if you do have the
So whip,
option,
hammer, shield bash.
Yeah. You go whip, you beat them with the whip a little bit if you have the opportunity. Then you do the hammer ability, which by the way, the hammer, it does a circle attack, so it attacks in a circle first, but the final hit lands wherever you're aiming, and it goes in a straight line with a shockwave. And that hit is the hit that does the most damage. So you're gonna have to get good with hitting that during your combos when you're attacking someone. And then after you hit that on them, you basically essentially go for the shield after that, and they should be basically dead.
I'll probably try Beliana all by myself, so that way I didn't mess up your playstyle later on, like tomorrow.
I mean, it's fine. I'll just switch to Anubis if you want to
No,
try
because
it.
right now I want to play her.
Do you not mean to?
Beliana.
Do you not mean to do? Because it's Sunday to do, you know.
Huh? What'd you say?
I like her voice. I'm a monster.
It's Sunday today, you know.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it's almost that time for us.
No,
as
it's
well.
Saturday.
Not for very much longer for me.
Yeah, like 2 hours.
No, an hour.
2 hours.
It's 11 right now where I'm at. An hour
10
away,
where I'm
it'll
at.
be Sunday. Well, I don't care about where you're at. I'm just kidding.
Rude.
One thing I will say, I don't have any real good skins for this game. I'm gonna do this skin.
No one has good skin.
No, there's tons of people that have good skin. See that skin? Look at that skin.
Pretty cool. I just wish I had longer hair.
Well, she's from Mad Max. It's supposed to be like a Mad Max kind of thing.
I see a lot of like that snake dude in Hercules. And
That's a snake
Ross.
girl. That's Medusa, by the way. Medusa's
I
the
mean,
guy you want
snake
to...
dude.
Snake dude?
Kulaku.
Oh, Kulaku. That's a dragon, not a snake.
Whatever.
And he's
And
also a wind
Lost
dragon.
Service.
So, people are getting better with Cerberus, I ain't gonna lie. Not many people played with him in the beginning. He's my favorite tank.
Loki.
At least for right now, until I play with Jordan.
Oh, there's Medusa.
Yeah, Medusas are OP if you know how to use them.
Who are?
Actually, most characters in this game can be that way, but... Oh God. Did you hear what B'Elanna says? She said, the object of war is not to die for your country, but to make the other bastard die for his. That's horrible, but yet amazing.
Oh shit, I almost forgot to get a rock.
Alright, let's go. I don't always get my relic in the beginning. For her, you don't really need it in the very beginning. Not this early game, because they're not going to do a lot of damage.
No, like, you can still get it, like, for free.
By the way, look at this purple.
Do you want to play with me?
I wish I could taunt. I forgot to taunt.
That sounds wrong on so many levels.
Because my character's a little tiny girl.
Yeah, this something.
That's even worse.
That makes it. Watch out! What were you saying? Come here, Cuckoo. I would be scared if it said Sir Sealy right now. I'd be like, oh, we're gonna die. Or Mandrake, rather.
Why does Cuckoo play Sir Sealy?
Yeah, or Mandrake, yeah, or Sir Sealy, yeah. He plays Cuckoo, and he isn't
Oh
the
man,
same
we're getting
person.
flanked.
Yep, we are. I might die.
I
Get out of
will
there.
probably die.
Get out of there. I'm coming up behind the Hercules. Uh-oh. Someone already died. Everyone be careful. Freaking Cerberus going ham here. Oh, I gotta go. Watch out for that attack that Cuckoo does, where that dragon flies through the air with his breath. That's an instant death. If he's building like Mandrake does, aka Sealy. Sealy's ultimate
My God,
will kill you.
they're making a second of Top Gun.
Like, instantly?
Instantly death. You better dodge it or you will not have a good day.
Oh, Silly, I guess, plays this game a lot.
Sealy's a god. I'm scared.
Oh,
shit.
Get out, leave me alone,
I'm trying to save you, bro.
No, I'm dead.